Ladies and gentlemen, now in today's video, we are on the content creator beta. We got a 7-star rank 2 Ebony Maw. This man's unawakened. We've got no team synergies here, no suicide masteries, no boosters. It's pretty much like the rawest gameplay showcase I can give you of this character at like the 7-star rank 2 power level. And I wanted to do this along with like a couple more champion showcase videos that will be coming over the next couple of days, just to help you make a bit of a decision and see how all of these 7-star selector champions perform just at like the rawest possible level. And Ebony Maw, dude, I know is the one like myself and a lot of people want to go for here. So I'm going to see if we can like time this in perfectly. You want to get like the special 2 right as the falter is applying, because then you can refresh the falter and get like massive degen stacks. So it's like a little bit tricky to do the timing on that. And again, doesn't necessarily work for everyone, but I love Maw's falter mechanic, man. It's so much fun. And this character, I think it's about like 2 years ago, roughly around then, got a rework. Because when you used to ramp him, he used to be like incredibly underwhelming because you'd like stop getting falters. But now this man gets a bit of an attack bonus and some falters there as well. So yeah, it can be very, very fun to play, especially against cosmic champions, because I think the falters like last slightly longer in comparison, which are much easier to get like that special 2 combo off. Okay, let's go in for this. Should get the 9 degens here. Also get the refresh of that. Just chuck off the heavy attack, get a little bit of a cheeky power steal. Really, if you do get those special 2s like properly lined up, Maw is he's done some pretty good damage. And now we've got Black Tongue, so we get like a bit of a damage bonus here. And there we go, plenty of overkill. Oh my god. Yeah, I love champions that can just like cheese stuff with the miss mechanic. Feels very, very satisfying. Like more, again, you have like more limited control over the miss and when you can actually activate it or not. But I've had so many scenarios, because we used to use this character because he was like the most iconic noodle for, what was it, probably like the first year and a half of his life, if not 2 years. So we used to use him for like all the new bosses in the event quest. And yeah, he was just like a really fun champion to like learn new characters with, because like there was just plenty of time to actually like see the fight, see the animations. But also that falter does provide like such a good safety net as well if you are going to mess up. Okay, there we go. And you can, like, while that falter's active, you can kind of just like spam heavy attacks and get a bit of power steal as well. And like one of the really cool pieces of utility that Ebony Maw does have is his ability to, he can fully like drain power and siphon a percentage of that back with his special 3. So that can sometimes be like a really good emergency button as well. On top of that, his heavy attack, you know, you've always got a little bit of power steal there if your opponent does get to a threshold. Kind of his best, I think, anyway. Just to wait and like line up special 2s sometime. Because like that degeneration damage, like all coming together, man, is just the real like staple of his output rotation. But yeah, that's not bad, dude. That's certainly not bad. My gosh. Okay. He is actually feeling like a little bit better than I remember to play as an attacker. But again, this is a much, much higher power level. And also, for the 7-star, I decided to go with the prowess buff, just because I thought that would scale up the degen the most. Again, you could run like crit with this guy if you want, but I think, again, like a lot of his damage output does come from the degeneration off getting like those special 2s really well lined up. Okay, right, let's see if we clip that nice. Oh, okay, that was a little bit too late again. It's actually really tricky to get that 9 degen lineup on the special 2. Okay, this should be good. So I think here you can see the opponent was at special 3. Not that it really matters in Realm of Legends, but it, you know, it matters like elsewhere sometimes if you can get in like a cheeky heavy attack. There we go. I think actually throwing it a little bit early again. My Ebony Maw skills are very rusty. I don't play this champion at all, so I just don't have him like high enough on the whale account at the moment. But yeah, I think now waiting until we get to 100 follower and just like lining up a good special 2, probably the way to go. And once you do get to 100 charges as well, assuming longer matches... Sorry, I messed up the special 2 time in there. You can actually start nullifying all types of buffs off the special 1. So I think here, if we just bait out the special 1, is this man going to go for it? Yeah, so if then we go for the special 1, we can actually nullify. Ideally, you want to hit Juggernaut. I was kind of just testing from a distance there. I didn't know if it was instantly going to work like that. But let's go for it. Okay, fella, come on. Okay, nice. And yeah, you can kind of just slap that in if you want. You know, in some matchups that can be useful. I'm not playing very well toward the end of this one though, man. It's a bit of a shoddy matchup. Trying to do a bit more of a utility showcase here. But yeah, if you're using the special 1, I mean, like, the damage is... he's really not it. A lot of his damage does come from the special 2 DJ. Just getting some, like, nice lineups on that. But if you do, again, it can all work out pretty damn nicely. But there we go. Juggernaut is down. He's gone. He's in the bin. And let's actually go over to a slightly different quest now. Alright, so I thought we'd go into the quest now, the final one for Blood and Venom, because we've got a few good cosmic fights here, and also potentially the final Venom boss as well. But I think, you know, with around like 200,000 health balls, if you get that special 2 lineup right, I think we should be able to like close to one-shot stuff. I actually don't know if that kind of provides like sufficient reach in Battlegrounds as well. If you get the timing lined up, which again, sometimes you can have opponents like this that just don't want to, you know, throw their special attacks too quickly. And it just doesn't quite work out how you want it to. However, we're getting to the second one. Okay, I think we go here. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. That's degen for days. Can just chuck a heavy attack. And he's gone, man. Like, when you get everything lined up, man, Maw just... He feels so good. And yeah, I think it is like throwing that special to maybe when the opponent's on like 18, 19 stacks, or like just, you know, 1 or 2 before is kind of the safest lineup. But again, I'm trying to like relearn how to play Maw today because it has been a minute. But the misses are Giga Cheese and very, very fun. And the good thing about the degen damage as well is it is passive. And it's not an active effect. So if you've got any opponents that... What was it, shrug off stuff? That was just a bad play from me, man. Got knocked down as well. Lost my focus. Okay, we're about to bring this back in a spectacular way. Right, straight into it. Hopefully we get the refresh. Okay, nice, just about. Dude, standing there was just like such... felt like such a Giga Chad move. There we go. Yeah, you can definitely have a bit of fun with Maw as well if you do have the Mystic Dispersion Mastery on certain matchups. He's just going to funnel his special 2 spam quite aggressively. And if, again, there are lots of buffs, you can probably near chain on special 2 against like certain Cosmic Champions. And maybe extend Falter even more. And there are some like... What was there? Also, like, very fun and cheesy champions that have, like, guaranteed crits. I think we got to showcase that at the end of the video as well. It's like Maw versus Corvus. Or, like, you know, there are certain nodes which mean that opponents hit guaranteed crits. And then you can just have so much fun cheesing that. Okay, it's looking good. As soon as you see that falter, you can really just get into heavy attack spam. To be fair, I don't think we even need to wait until falter's up here. It's going to be enough damage just to end the fight. Yeah, I feel like I feel like just playing this, the other showcases or champions are going to need to feel really, really good at 7-star rank 2 for me to consider, like, you know, Falcon or Emma Frost. Because Moore's doing some work here, man. He's doing some work. To be fair, I think even at rank 2, like, Red Goblin is going to feel pretty nice, even unawakened. I know he does want his awakened ability a bit more to, you know, really pack on the damage, but even unawakened may not be too bad. Right, unfortunately we haven't quite played aggressively enough here. But the next one we should be good. I think I've just got to chill for a sec. I think if we go straight in for it. Oh, I did, what was that? I did that a little bit too early there. So yeah, it's just as, I think it's going to like 19, or it's like 1 away from activating a Falter threshold. Seems like the perfect time to kind of punch it in. And via Moore's awakened ability, you do get like a little bit more, what is it? I think it's, oh yeah, it's a bit more degen when the opponent misses as well, so more damage output. And you also get additional ability to bypass the opponent's auto block. So it reduces auto block ability accuracy reduction by 100% if the opponent is faltered there. And you also gain additional ability power rate as well. So again, that can work quite nicely. It's just like nice stuff to have, really. I don't think like his awakened ability is like really essential to the kit or anything. Well, actually, one thing I should totally be doing against Hyperion, just whenever I can, is just stealing that power gain. Because if the opponent has a power gain buff, you can just outright steal it. One thing I want to try and showcase here as well is just his ability to like drain power. So you see Hyperion, like, you know, was literally a second off getting a special 3. So using the special 3 here, we're going to fully drain his power and then siphon 40% of it back. This man goes from full power to 0, and then that gives us a massive power gain buff. Then we can start playing around with that. Cool. Perfect. Yeah, that was he's pretty decent versus Hyperion, man. He's got a lot of stuff to just keep his kit under control. And then we got Invisible Woman, not Moore's, you know, best match, or one that he's necessarily known the most for, but I think he may be able to do it here. Well, we'll see on this one. Is there anything that screws him over? I don't think so. Oh yeah, I didn't need to into that first invisibility there. I feel like at points this is going to feel like a bit of a weird match. Okay, one more hit there. I think I've just got to like bait this out. Or just get directly hit by it. That also works. Oh no, I thought we'd be able to like counter that special 2 immediately with our special 2, but we just didn't have like the first like clipping hit there. So yeah, that's just my unfamiliarity with Maw causing me to make terrible plays there. And yeah, going into heavy attack with Falter is not a safe move unless your opponent is in the corner. Okay, I'm going to make up to you now with this epic special 2, 9-stack degen. We actually timed it right. Let's go. And then we're on the comeback here. We have a little bit of leeway with, what is it, the willpower mastery in this fight? It's doing a bit of work for us. Okay, but now the opponent's in the corner. Nice. Okay, I think if we go for this should be like, what is it, 7 stacks. She's dead anyway. Okay, fine. Okay, so we're leaving out that Venom 5, man. I played terribly, man. I took like 10 hits to the face and then got clapped by a special 2. However, I need to showcase the piece of utility, which is like Moore's miss mechanic versus guaranteed crits. So if you're fighting a Corvus Glaive like Shang-Chi on a lot of nodes, there are like certain endgame nodes and scenarios as well that have like all attacks or special attacks are guaranteed crits. And here what you can see versus Corvus is every time he throws a glaive attack, which is a guaranteed crit, it's just going to miss more. So this is like mega fun, mega cheesy in the right scenario, and one of like the best interactions that does exist in the game. And like, yeah, you occasionally get this stuff in like monthly events as well, so it can be like super useful. But yeah, just you know, if you ever find a Corvus Glaive, dude, Maw is a very fun option to bring in. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you did enjoy today's 7-star rank to Ebony Maw showcase, and if you did, please do smash that like button, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you all very much for watching, take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day. We got there eventually, man. Thank you all very much for watching, take care, and have a great one.